Hi guys, I want to welcome you back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, hello, my name is Emily. Today I got a very special review for you guys. I am reviewing E-Slimes. Now, E-Slimes has sent me this package completely free for the purpose of this review, which I want to thank you so much for. This is an amazing package and I am so excited to show you guys all about this package. It's phenomenal and yeah, it's just so fun. This package is just full of love and fun and amazing slimes. So if you want to see those, stay tuned. But before we get into it, make sure to join the Mako Frenzy by hitting that subscribe button and comment down below your favorite slime from this video. Also show me that you liked this video by hitting that like button. Now you know what time it is.
Welcome to the Shark Tank. Make sure you click that start game button.
Today's shoutouts we have Psychic Fang and MZ Slimes.
If you want to be shouted like this, make sure you subscribe to our channel and hit that subscribe button.
Okay guys, so let's get right into this package. I was so impressed by the packaging right off the start. I was just like so excited to get into this package because it was just full of beautiful packing paper and everything was just amazing. So as soon as I opened the box, there's this beautiful card explaining some of the slimes in the package. The paper is 100% compostable. You can plant this letter and watch flowers bloom. Just cover it with some soil and just keep moist. So I'm definitely going to try this out because I think that is amazing. After I read that, you open the box and she included these clips, and the really cool thing about these clips is they are actually meant to be so you can reuse your slime charms. So you just put a little bit of glue on them and then you can let them dry and then put them in your hair, and that is such a great detail. I absolutely love this. After looking more into the packaging, every kind of bag, all the slime bags that the Fimo slices came in, everything is made out of plant starch and is fully compostable. In that little care package was actually care instructions. It came with tons of like things to be able to plant. I don't know how to explain this. I'm like so all over the place just because it's so cool. I honestly am astonished by it. So her business cards, which I don't show, I don't know why I didn't, but they also have little wildflower mix in them. So if you plant them as well, wildflowers will grow from them, which, like I said, I'm going to be trying this out because that is flippin' phenomenal. E-Slimes, if you can tell, is definitely trying to save and help the planet. Everything she has done is safe for the environment and eco-friendly. It's all biodegradable, compostable, and recyclable. This is phenomenal because I didn't think you could get most of these products in eco-friendly ways. So I'm extremely impressed by that. And yeah, you'll see more when we get into this, but there was so much in this package. So it was done so nicely. It had nice tissue paper lined all across the box. Every slime was wrapped perfectly and sealed shut so no slime would leak. Her labels, I believe, too, are eco-friendly, so this is phenomenal. I am just really impressed by it all. And the fact that you can glue your charms on the clips to put in your hair is just amazing because I've never seen that before, and that is just amazing thinking, and it's so unique. I was not expecting Kathy to send me this much slime, so I am so grateful for that, so I thank you so much for that. This package was just jam-packed with slimes and just beautiful. Even the box on it, she wrote, "Hi Emily," and it made me smile. Like everything about this package, as soon as I was opening it, just made me smile. I think this is probably the best package I've ever received. It was just so beautifully done. Like you could tell how much time and effort went into this package. It just made me smile this entire time. It brightened up my whole day and I'm so happy about it. Yeah, it is completely phenomenal. And yeah, I'm really excited to show you guys these slimes because they are just phenomenal. Okay, so before we get into these slimes, I do want to mention that the first day I recorded this, I didn't realize my setup was super wobbly until afterwards. So you're going to have some slimes that might be a little wobbly at the start, but I refilmed them the next day. So it was better footage. So I'm very sorry about that. Technical difficulties of my life. Anyway, this is Chubby Unicorn. This is a 6-ounce slime, I think regularly priced at $7.50. And this came with a beautiful unicorn charm, as well as lots of little star glitters and Fimo slices that are little unicorns, which is freaking adorable because they're so accurate. Honestly, as soon as you open this container, you can just smell a sweet, delicious scent. These containers are phenomenal. They are unbreakable containers and they have dome lids, which is phenomenal because as soon as you play with your slime and it inflates, it has tons of room to be able to expand, and usually you can fit your slime back into the containers. I just put the toppings on the very top of it, and it was just a very beautiful, aesthetically pleasing look. It was a very light pink color. Once I squished my hands into this, I knew this was an amazing texture. It is listed as a slay slime, but to me, it has a really creamy kind of texture, almost like a cloud cream, but a unique twist on a cloud cream. Just because it was so soft and velvety, which I feel like cloud creams are that kind of texture, but this definitely had a lot of clay in it, so it was just a really great texture overall. I noticed it stretched so easy and smelled so good. I could smell a nice fruity aroma, and that is listed as strawberry banana, and it makes so much sense, and honestly, it goes with the slime so well. This is a beautiful slime overall. It is so easy to play with, put it on the table and have it as your side to play with while you're doing any kind of work. It doesn't stick to you whatsoever, and I do want to mention all these slimes are perfectly activated when they came to me, which is amazing, and I'm so happy about it. This slime is definitely one of a kind, and I love the end result texture, especially when you inflate it. It just gets super fluffy and just feels so velvety. Yeah, it's amazing. I absolutely love it. So yeah, I really think you should check this out because, wow, I was definitely impressed by it. Okay, so the next one we are going to talk about is actually called Basic Bish, which is honestly just amazing and funny name. So I do want to say these labels too, they all have the texture described on them and the scent, which is amazing. I know a lot of shops don't do that, and I wish they did because it's just easy to pick up, grab, and go. Anyway, so I believe this is a 6-ounce slime, usually priced at $7.50. Now, this is an unscented, thick and glossy slime, and I absolutely love that because if you are scent sensitive, this is amazing, and I find that some people can't handle scents just because they affect their hands too, because they have really sensitive hands. So this would be amazing. So the labeling on them, like I said, they're all eco-friendly. So because of that, there's no way possible really to get slime-proof labels. So these do come off. So if you just want to keep them perfect, make sure if your slime is inflated, just don't touch it to the label or else it will peel off. This slime was actually amazing. I honestly wasn't expecting such a good slime for just a thick slime like this, but it is phenomenal. It's just super crunchy for a thick slime, but it stretches so well, and I notice a lot of thick slimes don't stretch that well, and this one did so well. It gave massive crunches off the start, and I can tell there's quite a bit of glue on this, which is amazing because it does stretch so well. I honestly really recommend this for anyone that is scent sensitive or really likes thick slimes like I do, because as soon as you stretch this a couple times, it will give those massive, loud, aggressive bubble pops, which I live for. I absolutely love those kind of bubble pops, and honestly, it's just, oh. All right, so next we have the Support the Right to Bear Arms. Now, this is amazing and very beautiful. So this actually isn't listed on her website, but I'm going to do my best to talk about it. This actually came with an adorable bear charm, and it actually was so realistic for the tiniest little charm. And I believe this is an 8-ounce container. This slime was phenomenally scented. It smelled exactly like Christmas here. In Canada, we all have the pine trees everywhere, and It smelled so like a fresh pine, and I absolutely love that. It fit the theme of the slime so well. So this is actually, I believe, a bingsu bead white glue slime. So instead of a clear glue that a lot of shops commonly use, this is made with a white glue base, I believe. I noticed the color on it was so beautiful because it looked like it had a metallic kind of shimmer to it. So it was just beautiful. What I really love about this slime is it stretches so easily and gives like these massive crunches for a bingsu bead slime. I actually prefer this because I notice a lot of bingsu bead slimes, because they're made out of a clear base slime, they normally tend to rip or, get very sticky off the start, where this one doesn't. It doesn't get sticky whatsoever, and it just gives these sizzles and crunches. The more you stretch them, the more air that will go in those bingsu beads and just inflate and give these massive crunches, and it's so satisfying. And this slime can also give bubble pops because it stretches so well because of the white glue base. Through all the slime, you can see the beautiful green shimmery bingsu beads and the beautiful color. This slime is very easy to inflate because of the white glue base. It just inflates for you pretty much, and every stretch will give just a million crunches and sizzles. This slime is really great for beginner slimers, for bingsu beads and crunchy slimes, just because it doesn't stick and it's not high maintenance. You can just really play with it in whatever way you want, and I really enjoyed this slime. I thought it was phenomenal. This next one we're going to talk about is Send Noods. I'm really excited to talk about this one. So this is a broth kind of soupy themed slime. And I believe this is in an 8-ounce container. And I do want to mention she sells tons of different sizes of slime, like 2-ounce, 4-ounce, 6-ounce, and 8-ounce versions. So they're really good pricing on every single slime. I absolutely love them, honestly. So this came with a package of, I think little tunas and eggs and onions, rubber bands as the noodles, and it came with a panda charm as well, which is just so beautiful. So this texture is actually called a gel texture, she calls this. It is basically, she describes it as in between a jelly and a clear slime, but without the instant snow. The best way I can describe this slime is definitely more like a putty kind of clear slime. It still stretches really well, but you just need slower stretches, but it's not sticky whatsoever. It's thick at the same time. So it's kind of like a putty, but not really, but it stretches. It's really hard to describe, but my advice is to try one out because I found it amazing. And especially for people that don't like slime sticking to their hands, I had no problems with these, honestly. They just didn't stick, which was phenomenal, and gave loud and aggressive bubble pops. So the scent is, she says it's listed as a brothy type scent, but it has a sweet scent too. And my best description of it, and I don't know why, is I don't smell much of a savory scent to it. I smell actually like a very sweet but not super sweet scent. And the best way I can describe it is when your hand at home making caramel, the big thick caramel over the pan kind of thing, and it has kind of a savory sweet scent. That is my best description of it because it doesn't have a savory food item scent. I find it's a savory bakery caramel kind of scent, and that is in my best description, honestly. What I love about this slime too is I've noticed other shops put rubber bands in their slime to represent noodles as well, but they'll make them super long and then the slime won't stretch just because those rubber bands are resisting against the slime, which is super hard to use and play with. What she has done is cut them way smaller so it is easy to stretch and doesn't get in the way of stretching your slime. Plus, the color of the slime right off the start is just amazing and so accurate. I absolutely love the color of the slime and the scent of it. I think the slime is amazing, and like I said, as soon as you get it inflated, it doesn't stick to you whatsoever, and if you can tell, it's more like a kind of putty texture, and she calls this a gel slime, and I absolutely love it, and it's so creative and honestly one of a kind. Okay, so this next one I'm really excited to talk about. This is called I'm Just Here for the Funnel Cakes. Now, I believe this is an 8-ounce slime, and it comes with a random balloon animal eraser charm, and it is squishy. It is a squishy, like, eraser. I didn't know it was an eraser, but it's so adorable. I'm never using it as an eraser. It's going to stay on my desk as a little pet, and I love it. Anyway, so this comes with a sprinkle party mix, and the title of this slime is Everything in My Life. I'm just here for the funnel cakes. Like, this is me at any event. I am just there for the food, the good food, and then I'll leave. But this slime is just amazing. I am in love with it. The theme is phenomenal, and this is like, she says it's not a packed foam, so it's not a full foam slime, but honestly, it's just incredible because it is pretty packed with these foam beads, and they're like a medium size, so they're perfect, and they're all different colors, so they're just beautiful in this beautiful colored purple slime, and the purple slime is actually a thick slime. So I was very curious to stretch this and see if we'd be able to stretch and hold in those foam beads, because a lot of thick slimes can't hold foam beads just because they have that different resistance. This slime was phenomenal. It didn't even lose one foam bead, and I play with slime so aggressive, it's just not even funny. I can play with 8 slimes, and then my hands will just hurt for the next 3 days because I play with them so aggressively. If that's not saying something, I don't know what is. But anyway, this slime is scented like fresh baked, fresh funnel cakes, and it is my favorite scent out of the whole package, like by far. And I do want to say too, that I keep forgetting to say, is these slimes are perfectly scented. They're a perfect ratio between the scent ratio to slime. It's not overly powerful and it's not way too weak. I find they're perfect. So this slime, because it's so thick, as soon as you just stretch it once, it'll give crazy bubble pops because those foam beads capture more air and just give these crazy bubble pops, like loud, aggressive bubble pops. Not to mention how easy it stretches and inflates. So as soon as you start inflating the slime, it's just full of bubble pops. You can probably like crack it, so stretch it a couple times and then crack the slime, like I don't even know how many times, a lot of times. Like, it doesn't take much effort at all, and it inflates so much. I am in love with this slime, and yeah, I think you need to check this one out because it is absolutely amazing. I am in love with this one completely. Oh yeah, so good. I can't even explain it. It's so good. Okay, so this next one we're going to talk about is Maleficent, and the container is beautiful. It has her whole face on the front of it, and I am really excited about this one because Maleficent is actually my favorite Disney villain. I absolutely love Maleficent. So this is actually a DIY clay slime, and let me talk about the clay piece. Oh my god, it's beautiful. The amount of time, effort, and detail that went into this was phenomenal. Unfortunately, and I'm not blaming this at all because this is just sucks, but the container when it came is actually compostable. You can definitely tell. So it's a thinner kind of plasticky kind of look. So when it had arrived, it was cracked and it left the clay to dry out, which is so unfortunate because this clay is absolutely beautiful. The Maleficent is done so well. The green, the glitter is placed perfectly. So unfortunately, that is upsetting, and when I did add this slime in, the clay, obviously it did not add in easily the first day, but like I said at the beginning, I had to refilm these the next day, and it was almost completely dissolved already. So if you just leave your clay in your slime, it will dissolve, even if it is hardened. Just give it a couple days, and it'll get much better. If you'll see in the next couple clips, you'll definitely see the difference. So this slime is actually a hybrid between a Snow Fizz Bingsu bead and the clay topper, which gets a creamy texture. So it's just colored just like Maleficent, and when you add in that clay and allowed it to sit, it turned almost to a blacky color, but then the Bingsu beads are green, so they would shimmer through, which is phenomenal. This is scented exactly like the apple. I am in love with this slime just because it gives amazing crunches. So right off the start, when I did have the clay in there that was kind of hard, I found it was more of like a handheld play slime just because the chunks wouldn't allow it to stretch too much. But after leaving it for the night and then adding just a tiny bit of activator, because I think I put lotion in it to try to help it, it got so much better and so much easier to stretch. Because it is so packed, I find this is more just for like table play, just because as soon as you just squish your hands into it, it gives amazing crunches and it doesn't stick to anything. I think this is a great hybrid slime, and I absolutely love the hand-painted, hand-done piece of clay. It was absolutely beautiful. It wasn't her fault that the container broke. There is disadvantages to using eco-friendly, but you can't say they're disadvantages because they are helping the environment. So honestly, I am very happy with having that extra container. It's just unfortunate that it cracked. What are you gonna do? Nothing ever arrives perfectly from post office people. They're just a little rough with things sometimes. Okay, this next one I'm also so excited to talk about. It's called, it's just Bee's Knees. Now, this is actually a DIY slime as well, and it is a gel texture, just like I described beforehand. It's kind of like a putty-like texture, but what is amazing about this slime is it comes with a DIY clay bee, and I gotta get into this in a little bit and talk about how detailed this is, but anyway, so this also came with a package of like little sunflower seeds, sunflower flowers, and a bee charm. It's just beautiful, and the pigment on this slime is gorgeous. It is absolutely gorgeous. Hopefully I can squeeze in as much footage as I can with this pigment with my filming gone wrong scenario. It is absolutely phenomenal. It's so beautiful. It is scented as a delicious honey scent. What I've learned with honey scents is that actually in all my trips to Disney, there is always this honey store. It basically sells honey from different parts of the world where they pollinate different flowers. And for an example, if bees pollinate more oranges, produce the honey, it tastes completely different. It tastes like an orange tangy. And this exactly reminded me of going to that shop because it smelt like the bees were from a different area, like only pollinating a certain kind of flower. I love it to death because it brings me back to those memories, and it was so good. So, like I described the gel texture before, it's kind of like a putty texture, but a thick slime that doesn't stick to you but stretches easily. I think this is a great overall texture, and this color, like I said, is just gorgeous. Now I'm going to talk about the bee clay piece. So it actually came in like those ice cream scoop containers that most shops give. This bee was so detailed, but unfortunately it hit the side of the container and I got a little distraught, but tried to fix it the best I could. I realized I put the antennas on arms, which is, you can laugh with me. Whatever, those are antennas, not arms. And it was just so detailed. It had the smile, everything. Oh my gosh, it was just amazing. And mixing it in was just so beautiful because you could just see all those colors mixed together and the clay was so soft. And this is exactly what the Maleficent one would have been like if it didn't get ruined. But yeah, I am in love with this slime and I think it is phenomenal. And I love how detailed this bee clay piece is. I didn't even want to squish it. It was so beautiful. This slime inflates a lot too with the clay. It adds such a different texture to this gel texture. It gives it a creamy consistency as well. And it's absolutely an amazing kind of texture. And I really recommend trying it because I think a lot of you would love this texture. Last but not least is you want to go to the beach? Well, Toucan play at that game. So this is actually a kit, a slime kit. That is what you saw at the beginning of the package in that nice container. So it came with that Toucan stuffy. So this is a whole kit and you can either get it in black or pink. And I want to thank you so much for that. It is so soft and so fluffy. I love it so much. Anyway, this is going to take you right back to the tropics, and for me, that's amazing because I don't live anywhere near water. So this slime is actually really cool because it's like a DIY kit that you do completely yourself. So it comes with an 8.5 ounce Snow Fizz, and that's the beach part. So it smells exactly like coconut, and I feel like a sunscreen, but like a sun bum sunscreen, and that's my favorite kind of sunscreen. Anyway, a 1 ounce ocean that smells like, I'm going to butcher this name, Feng Shui water. I don't know what that is, but I butchered it, so it doesn't matter. But it smells actually really fresh and refreshing. So what I'm going to do first, while I'm talking about all the stuff that comes with, is I'm just inflating the sand texture just so we can add our little beach together. I just want it just a little puffy. Anyway, so it comes also with like a kinetic sand to put on the top of it, which is really cool. Some hibiscus Fimo slices, a surfboard charm, and a palm tree umbrella. I found assembling this is just so fun, like really fun. I just took some of the Snow Fizz slime off the side of it and put the water slime there, then just nicely decorated the hibiscus Fimo slices and the surfboard charm and the umbrella. Together, these smelt amazing and mixed in so well. It gave it such a creamy kind of texture for a Snow Fizz, and this one was just really fun because it inflated so well, but had such a great texture. It was like a different texture than a normal Snow Fizz. I don't know what's different about it, but it just felt so much more fluffy and puffy, kind of. I don't know. But it was phenomenal. I absolutely love the slime. It's just really easy to play with. There's no maintenance to it. And once again, I want to mention how phenomenal like all these slime textures were and how easy they are to play with. Like, I am so surprised because you will buy from very high-end shops that sell their slimes for like a lot of money. They come melted or something's wrong with them or whatever. These were perfect. These were all activated perfectly. I didn't even have to touch the activator bottle unless it was the Maleficent one with me messing it up, adding too much lotion in it. That was the only time. Out of all of these, I had not touched softener or activator. It was just perfect, and I know that it changes during condition, but I've never had that in like so long. So I'm extremely happy, and all these slimes were absolutely beautiful, and this one just, oh, it was so good, and the smell just takes you right back, and you get a stuffed animal. I absolutely love it. I think this kit is what we are living for here. Mako's picks. Number 8. Maleficent. Number 7. Chubby Unicorn. Number 6. Basic Bish. Number 5. Send Noods. Number 4. Support the right to bear arms. Number 3. I'm here for the funnel cakes. Number 2. You want to go to the beach? Well, 2 can play at that game. Number 1. Oh, honey, it's just bee's knees. Overall, I am so ecstatic about E-Slimes. I think she is phenomenal and works very hard on her slimes. I do also want to mention that I keep forgetting to mention as well, is these names of the slimes are phenomenal. They are so creative and make me smile for every single one of them. I think it's actually amazing, and these textures are phenomenal. Her shop is very beginner friendly, and her slimes are very cost friendly as well. So I really recommend checking her out. She is phenomenal, and her support and customer service she's just on point with everything, absolutely everything. The amount of stuff you get per package, and with all the environment safety stuff and being able to plant it and grow wildflowers yourself is just phenomenal. And the extras she includes, including all the clips that you can clip into your hair with all the slime charms, is just amazing. I've never seen a shop like this, and I just need you guys to show her some love. I'm gonna have her Instagram and shop linked down below. Please check her out. She's just amazing. I absolutely love this package so much, and these slimes are phenomenal. Before you leave, make sure to join the Mako Frenzy by hitting that subscribe button and comment down below your favorite slime from this video and how cool is the eco-friendly everything. Just tell me how cool this is. And also show me that you liked this video by hitting that like button. I'll see you guys next time.